Hello to fans, this is TheSkullKlown. Ready, player one. So, um, I am going to show you're going to hear audio from Remake H's video because I am going to talk about this, as you could tell from the title. And I was just watching his video, then he just mentioned Don't Look Up, so I just was like, you know what? Might as well just add that bit of, might as well just add that into this video, what he says. Um, the video will be in the description box also if you want to hear it too, if you don't want to hear me talk over it and everything like that. But I won't get to it right now. What I want to get to is the movie itself. So Don't Look Up. I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I was going to do the Chucky one, but I haven't seen the whole Chucky series, so I've been meaning to get into that right now. So sorry about that. But Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up is literally like, once this movie came out, I watched it, and I already knew what it was about. Asteroid coming and shit like that. I pointed out on my other channel, the TheSkullKlown channel, but in this channel, the Oak channel, it is what it is. In my opinion, it's a fucking spaceship. We've been knowing that shit since what, 2019? I've been knowing that shit since 2019, and it's probably most likely already here, And plus, it's also more than just that. It's just these cosmic energies, and this movie basically tells you of how people just react of how of what this is happening right now as we speak. Don't Look Up is literally happening right now as we speak. Right? It's been happening ever since 2020 or 2019. I'm saying 2019 because I remember seeing a video, and I made a video on my other channel, the TheSkull channel, about it, showing a spaceship literally right next to Earth's door, and literally like you have like jets getting ready and shit like that. Oh, we're going to war with China. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure you are. I mean, I'm even seeing videos of like, oh, there's friction going on, and I'm just like, yeah. Like with the other nations and shit like that, and I'm like, yeah. Like I know what it really is, So I could see through the bullshit with that one. So if you haven't watched this movie, Don't Look Up, you should watch it because it's literally telling you what's about to happen to this planet. The planet's not going to get hit by an asteroid. It's going to get hit by a big giant plasma wave that's going to destroy this system that these orcs and these Dracos and any other fucking person that wants to keep the system afloat. Alright? Okay? Some of the stuff that I am going to mention, Remedy H is going to mention it here, so the video I'm going to point out. So I really don't have to mention a lot of things here. So but when I was watching his video, I was like, you know what, might as well just, since I do want to talk about this movie, and I was going to talk about this movie anyways. So yes, I do think it's all a spaceship, and the thing is, they have all this time, obviously, to show. I mean, they have all this time showing you these two scientists telling people, yo, this shit's happening, and no one doesn't believe it. I even said that in my other video, and most people in their reviews might point this out too, and even Garmin H points this out too, and it's true because everyone's laughing at it. Everyone's laughing at it, Everyone's laughing at it because it's the exact same thing what's happening in real life. You tell people the truth about what's happening with and what's happening with this planet, they look at you like this, or they just laugh at you. Because they're not connected to the planet, man. They still think that they still think that there's no chemtrailing. When you mention chemtrailing and they want to be spiritual, you mention chemtrailing, they're like, no. And I'm like, how can you be in tune to spiritual yourself if you think that shit's not chemtrailing? What the fuck's wrong with you? Nothing. Because not even half. All people that literally is in tune and spiritual with themselves will literally know that shit is chemtrailing. 95% or 100% of the time. Because the other percentage, they don't know. You don't know. But that's because you're not connected to the planet, or done your research of what's going on around here, you know? You've just been too busy probably doing work and doing other stuff. You see how that shit works? But I'm not getting into that. So you have also the president dumbing this down too, you know? You even having like making sure that the population doesn't see all of this stuff, and then eventually everyone sees it. Eventually, look, the character Leonardo DiCaprio's character literally tells everybody, "Look up, you see it? I've been telling you all this time." He's literally us, guys. Literally us, of us being trying to tell you guys, we've been telling you this shit for years, and now look at it. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? And then obviously people are just going to listen to the news to see what they say. They're just going to play it off like it's nothing. And then you see in the exact same movie, they just want to try to destroy it, and they can't destroy it. They can't destroy the asteroid. They can't stop what it's coming, basically. Because they can't. They can't stop what is coming. They can't stop what's coming. This plasma energy, this cosmic energy, this thing, what they like to call it, this thing. It's not a thing. It's a being that's making sure that you are fucked, okay? Because all these energies that came in are beings, man. They're all type of vibrational beings. I'm sorry. If someone disagrees with me, I don't know what to say. Because every vibration, in my opinion, is a being. I'm sorry. It's a being. All right? Some people might disagree. Some people might be like, yes, yes, yes. You know? But it's true, though. Because everything does have a vibration. Even, like, your fucking blanket does. You know? Even, that's why when you, like, anything, because you could talk bad about anything. That's why when people look at movies, like, and they think they're bad, they just think it's bad instead of just seeing it in another view. Like this movie, some people think this movie's bad, just like the Matrix movie, the new one, and I'm like, do you know what they were talking about? The Matrix movie is basically talking about the man and the woman of color coming together and making sure the system is fucking done. This movie is literally talking about an energy that's coming in to destroy the human system, the human race. That is what it is. Oh, no, it's not. They just made it up as a disguise, and your fuckers believed it. Then what's dying? Then why is everyone dying from it? Because you're gullible. And they're racking those numbers up. But this shit's old school, man. We're past this shit. To be honest. Yes, we're past this shit. This is like, I don't know. This is like 2020 to a little bit 2021 type shit. It's like, I'm done with that shit. I don't even want, like, if you don't even know, I don't want to have to discuss it. Like, I'm sorry. It's true what is it, Bobby Hemmett said. It's true. It's like, hey, just teach yourself. If they don't get it, move on. It's like, thank you. But moving on. By the end of this movie, you have these orcs, even a brother joining in with these orcs, showing you some of our brothers and sisters would still be part of the system and die for the system. And they died for it. They died for it. And then you see these motherfuckers literally leaving space. And then most people might be like, oh, but the whole Earth got, fucked up. When you really see the planet, it's not. It really isn't. It's just like a little bit of it. For kind of allow Jonah Hill's character was still alive. So there could be other people like him that are still alive. Maybe everyone around him is dead. But if you saw the planet in the movie, half of the almost of it was all fucked up, and then the rest was still luscious and all green and everything like that. And it wasn't even moving like this. You know how in the movie Terminator 3, Judgment Day, when they're blasting all the missiles and it lands and everything like that, and then when you see the blast, it covers the planet like that. Basically, it wasn't like that. It was just like half of it, and it landed on California. That should say something. All right, that should say something too. If that doesn't tell you anything, I literally, once I saw that shit in the movie, I'm like, I had a feeling it was going to be in California, because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be, right? So, I'm going to play Remnage's video, then I'm going to close it here. Tell me what you guys think about Don't Look Up if you watched it. It's on Netflix if you haven't watched it. So, there you go. I'm going to close out with this.
Brother Sister, Celestial Energies, Brother Wisdom, what's going on, guys? You know, these beings here on our planet, these inorganic beings, those who call themselves in power, they know what's going on. And they know what's happening. You know, I had announced earlier, you know, there was a great celestial event that's coming to the planet. Actually, it's coming to our entire universe. It's an energy that is literally larger than the universe. I mean, this is like super colossal energy that's coming. And
I've been feeling that energy like crazy.
I watch a lot of things that go in the cosmos.
Like a rage
I'm always in a
energy.
state of meditation. I'm always, you know, rooted into what's going on. Sometimes I wonder, why don't I get more roots? Because, you know, this is something that's extremely important. But for whatever reason, other brothers and sisters are more inclined to want to hear garbage than actually know what's going on, because they're so inclined to this illusionary system that we are living in at this present moment. I came across one of Gina Marie Cohen's videos.
Gina fucking Marie.
And it was, the name of the video is, I Think Something Is Coming. That's the name of the video. I'll post it in the information box at the you know, when I get there, go ahead and post this message here. And in the message that she gave, she says, you know, they're watching something. They know something is coming. And she's talking about how the House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, was talking about stepping down. 26 members of Congress was talking about stepping down. And she says that the information that she received was that they see something coming. All right? And possibly sometime around this summer. But they see something coming and they're stepping down. And I'm watching all over the world these inorganic beings who call themselves.
Sorry, guys. I'm actually looking for something and I can't find it.
Dignitaries or whatever. I'm watching them step down. I am literally watching them making preparations to step down, and they're not really giving any reasons for why they are vacating their positions. All right. Understand, brothers and sisters, that, you know, these energetic beings, you know, these, you know, humans have probes that go throughout That's all they are. And they can zoom in and zoom out. They can zoom in extremely close with the cameras that they use, which is called high technology cameras. And they see something coming in behind our galactic sun. And remember, we talked about that. I told you all. I said, hey, it's coming from the east, and it's going to be coming from behind our galactic sun. All right. All the good energies that come to the planet always comes from the east. All right, remember that. All the energies always come from the east. There's no power energy that comes from the west, unless it's cosmic energy. Now there is some cosmic energy that comes from the west. All right, there is some cosmic energy that comes from the west, but the remainder, the extremely high levels of energy, always comes from the east. All right, so what they are looking at is some extremely powerful energy that is making its way to our planet. And they are extremely scared. All right?
yeah.
They have been watching this for a while, and they see this energy coming. All right? This is why they had the movie 2012. The movie 2012, you guys remember the movie 2012? You had all the land falling apart, going in the water. Then you had the movie Greenland, all right? And the movie Greenland talking about all the
Which is funny. Let me talk about 2012 for a minute. It's funny because the movie 2012, I was literally thinking of it yesterday, and this video was a day ago, and that's kind of hilarious. You know, when I was going to bed too, like when I was in my friend's house, I was thinking of it. Then when I was going to bed, before I went to bed, I was thinking about the movie. And once I was like halfway here. Once I was halfway to this video, and I heard that, I was like, "There's no coincidences in this universe, people."
Coming down, all right? And then you had this last movie, Don't Look Up. And it was talking about how so many individuals take this as a big joke.
For real.
All right, when you had these two scientists, these two astronomers from the Michigan State University that had noticed a comet that's 6-mile wide comet coming towards the planet, and everybody took it for a joke, and everybody, they had being.
Remember, there's an article that says there's an asteroid coming to Earth on right next to the planet on January 18th. So what they say, the size of the bigger actually than the Empire State Building. I put the article in the description box too. I've talked about that. So, all right, let's go.
Calling themselves selling shirts to make money off of them. They say this is a money making opportunity. I mean, it was like really crazy that they created this movie, and it was like so many people took this as a joke in the movie. All right, and you have those are 3 movies. 2012, Greenland, and Don't Look Up. Now here's the thing about what in these movies here. It showed you that they have ships already prepared to get off of the planet. All right. Now, what they're showing in the movie may not be as devastating as they're putting in the movie, but they're letting you know whatever is coming is going to be dangerous to the human population. All right, not the Inhumans. We are the Inhumans. We so-called black folk, the mixed folk, or whatever. We are all inhuman. We're not human. But whatever is coming is extremely dangerous to the human population, which they are literally in a stance of fear. All right, they know what's coming. They know what is coming, and they are watching, and they are watching closely. And this is why, what are we doing? We're teaching you all about dark energy. We teach you all how to link into the dark energy and how to absorb, because this is going to be pure dark energy that's coming to the planet.
Exactly.
All right, this is pure darkness coming straight to our planet.
Yep.
And they're watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that they can't stop. This is something that they can't get their sorcerers and witches and whoever else to go into their modes of whatever they do and trying to stop this, because this is much bigger than them. All right, so what Gina Marie Colvin is posted is not pretty much, but very much real. All right, and it's pertinent, and it is up to date, as we have been telling you all for a minute. Yes, this energy is on the way, and they're watching it, and they're bracing, and they have their ships ready. And when you talk about them stepping down, they have their ships ready. Now the key is that they showed you in the movie Don't Look Up. They showed you in that movie that they had ships and they made it to another planet, and they were in cryostasis, and they went to this other planet, and they have the idea that they're going to go to a completely different planet and restart their system. See, because the thing about it is, it's not so much of saving their own lives, they want to save their system. All right? Their system is a program. It's a computer program. And it shows you when they get in the movie Don't Look Up, when they finally got to that other planet, all these creatures, and the one who was the president, I think it was Maria Shriver who played the president, and she goes to this creature and she says, "Oh, this is a beautiful creature," and that motherfucker just tore her to fucking pieces. All right, killed her ass right there on the spot. All right, they want a completely different terrain.
That's what I said in the movie. I'm like, you guys went to a completely different planet, not knowing what's gonna fucking happen to you. Came in fucking butt naked, literally, and then you got eaten alive by the fucking dragon. How does that feel? How does that feel? My friend, he saw what their design looked like. He's like, oh my god, that's terrifying. And I'm like, oh, I didn't really thought about their design until I really saw it, and I'm like, oh wow, look at that. But they got eaten by fucking. Yo, man.
So all they want to save their system.
It's better, it's better if you don't touch them. Better if you're not touching them. They're already surrounding you, about to fucking eat your ass and rip you to shreds. Because you deserve it. Fucking deserve it. Go back to your own fucking ward where you fucking belong. Oh, wait, you can't because if you do, you get fucked up too. No one doesn't want you around. Not even your own homeland. They will fuck you up.
They don't even care about their own people. All right, these individuals don't even care about their own people. The only thing they care about is their system.
Right.
That program system that they created, that they feel is so great, and they will want to take it to another planet. But see, you gotta understand, nothing is what it seems. All right, nothing is what it seems, especially when you get to a foreign planet that really, you got intellectual and intelligent species on the planet that have already gained knowledge of who you are. Oh yes, they'll be waiting for you. Believe me, they'll be waiting for you. So yeah, they're watching, and there's a lot that they see, and they're prepared. Like we say, they have ships. They have ships to get off the planet. All right, they have ships, and they have already prepped those ships. All right, some of those ships are deep underground, and they have their ships already supplied with food. Because you say, well, why are they taking all this food underground? They're not taking the food underground for them to survive underground. They're taking their food underground so they can fill the ships up with food. Those ships that are designed to go into space, and they fill it up with food, and enough food to last them for years and years and years and years and years. All right, they filling those ships up, and they're literally in the area of moving into another planet. All right, this is what they're doing right now. They plan on moving to another planet, and this is why they're searching for other planets to say, oh, this planet right here is habitable, and this planet here is habitable. So when they lift up off this planet, saving their system, all right, they can have options, and their telescopes and their probes have leave what you call breadcrumbs, so that they can follow those breadcrumbs to where they want to go. All right. So I just shared it with you all. Brothers and sisters. Hope you understand, overstand everything that's been said right now, because at this present moment, these inorganic beings are planning on and have plans to remove themselves from this planet. Like we said,
not for long.
We've always said before, they're gonna leave their people. They don't care nothing about their people.
Oh, they don't.
All right, they're gonna leave their people, and they're there to save
themselves.
So
all that
you
too.
so-called white folk, your leaders, children of your forefathers, are going to leave you here on this planet. All right, and they're not putting you on their ship. All right, and remember, only their family members will be going. All right, only their family members will be going, and only certain individuals will be going.
Right.
But Gina Marie Colvin is on point, and she's on time. And yes, you got members of Congress and the other so-called dignitaries across the planet who have already announced that they are vacating their positions, and it's in a mass amount. I'm watching it in the spirit realm, and I'm watching everything that's happened, and they're scared. Ever since CERN was destroyed, they knew what was up. Okay? Passes on to you, brothers and sisters. Hope you understand, overstand everything that was said. All right? You watch the cosmos and watch everything in the cosmic realm just like they're watching, okay? And I'm always keep you guys abreast of what's going on. All right? You know the deal. All power to the multi-chakra celestial angelic beings. May chaos reign with you forever and ever and ever. Much power to you all. Remember, chaos brings change, not peace. Much power to you all.
So, that's really it. Any last words for this movie? Really not. It just this movie basically shows what people are going to do most likely around this time once everyone sees what's happening, but they even show they even I was going to mention something, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think. And Grammy Nature's video will be in the description box. Shout out to you. And the article that I talked about will be in the description box. So I'll see you guys later, and take care.